I'm going to wet my paper from top to bottom. Lovely jubbly. That's nice. Is it still wet enough at top? Yeah, I think so. Right, I've got Payne's Grey and blue. I'm going to do bottom like that and work my way up. Just like that. In fact, I'll just keep going up to the top and blend that back in. Don't forget, this is going to dry lighter than what it looks now, so it'll not stay like that. So don't worry if it looks a bit dark, it's okay. There. Lovely jubbly, that's alright. Right then, I need some background trees now. Pop them in now. Just little background trees. They're a bit misty because they're a bit far back. Yeah, it's not like that. And probably have them misting out a bit as they come down. There. I think, shall I put some? No, I don't think I'll bother with my reflections yet. I think I'll just reflect the next lot of trees in a minute. I might even put some little, yeah, why not? Let's put some little twigs and that in with them. Just some little bits and bobs. Should hopefully all soften off. Quite nice. I think this bit will be covered up, this bit here. I'll put some in anyway, just in case. Sometimes, even if you know you're covering something up, you put some just in case. Then if there's any gaps around, you've still got a good thing glowing through and that. Right, so that's not looking bad at that. Nice. Big mark there. The thing come off my brush. I'll be able to flick that off after when it's dried. It might leave a mark, but I'm not going to worry. I made a big tree there anyway, I might take it a bit higher so it covers it. Right, so let me think. Shall I have a little dry? In fact, if I'm having a dry, I might as well stick an extra layer of something in here before I dry it. So let's get something in for there. If I'm having a dry, I may as well cover the whole picture. Right, I've dipped that colour. That colour, what I've got on there, what's Payne's Grey and a dark blue, whatever dark blue you've got, I've just dipped it into some yellow. There. That's my grass. See, I've got quite a dry brush. That's giving me, so it looks like blades of grass. That's doing that because I've got a dry brush. So it's dry brush work, this. Yeah. Giving me that blade of grassy look. Sort of, there's that little bit of colour in it, but it's sort of in silhouette. I have put a bit more wet on my brush now. I'm mainly just blocking in anyway for now. So it's a bit more yellow into that. Mainly just blocking in. Bit of that yellow in there. And I'll dry this in a minute. Right down to the bottom. There we are, that's enough. I could even move that and get that little bit there, look. That'll be behind the mount anyway, but there we are. There. Right, let's give this a dry. Need a dry. Mainly that top bit I needed drying. Right, see if that'll flick off. Yeah, just left this tiny little mark, but let me stick that back up there again. I think there. Right. So I need some really dark colour now. Let's have a look. I've not washed my brush, so I've got that bit of yellow on it, what we're on it. So it might send it, although it's going to look like it's virtually black, it's going to have some bit of that yellow and send it green. So I'll have a slight green tinge to it. Let's just have a little try. I'm going to block there. Oh, that looks nice. Tell you what, I'm going to come right up to there just to cover that bit. It looks like a little twig now, look. Because it's a dry brush, look. It's giving me all them effects. Oh, I like that. Got some bits in here, look. Bits of land. Across here. Up there. Nice. Lovely. Another dab. Let's have another one. Yeah. Take it a bit higher, actually. It's cutting in front of that tree. What's a shame, because that's quite a nice tree, but there, that's that. And then there's another bush about here. I'll join it on. There. Sound. Now I need some at this side. Same colour. Just a dark, it's like I say, it looks like it's black, but there's a little bit of green in there. Oh, not quite a few gaps in this one, I think. That's nice. I'll take that out there like that. That down there. And then I'm thinking about there. Another thing. I'm working from a photo, but I'm not doing exactly like my photo. There's some windmills, what they call wind farm, right in the background of this, what I'm painting on my photo. I've not put them in because I don't particularly want it for this composition, but there's been a lot of artists saying that all these wind farms, they're ruining the landscape. But, you know, millions of years ago, they had a thing called windmills. And you get a lot of paintings nowadays from back in the day with these windmills on. So I'm just thinking, in another couple of million years, you're going to want some of your wind farms showing on your paintings, and they're going to sell them because they're going to make people think, oh, they'll look dead old-fashioned then. They'll help your pictures selling millions of years' time when they don't use them anymore. There we are, look, little twigs and that. You've got to think what's saleable when you're painting. Is it going to be saleable? I think you get a saleable brush. Sable. A sable brush. Right, dip into a bit of water now, and I'm just gonna bring some of this down like that, and down that way like that. This is just a bit of ground and that. Let's try and get this horizon line. It's about there like that. There. That's sand there is. Now I'm thinking now. Reflections. I'm going to get a damp brush. I'm trying to sit back far so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, that's looking good. I'm going to get a damp brush and just pull all this down into here. Oh, look at that, it's pulling a bit of reflection down already. Look, I like that. Pull a bit down, look. Oh yeah, that's nice. Right, now, where these close-up trees are here, need some reflections in. Like that. One there, little one there, little one there. There, I think that's sound that. Let me go a little bit darker. There, that's about right, I think. Now, I've changed my mind. I'm going to go tiny little bit darker. There, that's better. That's better, like that. Yeah. Now, I think, shall I just pop some grasses in. I can pop some in there. Darken some of this up. Now let's get it all dry and then I'll pop my grass in. That water dry. There we are. Tell you what, if I stick that in there like that. Nice. And then I can pull that down there. See? Job's a good one. Right, let's get building some layers up now then. These are all my blades of grass and that. Right. Not washed my brush and I've just dipped into more of that yellow. Let's see. Give me a nice green colour. Lovely jubbly, look at that. Some of them little blue bits showing through, look as well, that looks nice. That's it. Then I'm going to get some yellow. I've got a bit of really dark green mixed up from this bit here, and I've mixed a bit of yellow in with that. I'm going to pop some extra blades of grasses in with that. Nice. Yeah. And then a bit more, move it around a bit. Oh, that's looking nice. Let me dip a bit of water in. A bit more water on my brush. There, get some darker bits in there as well, some even darker bits. And because it's got to look close, you see. It's got to look closer than the rest on it. So it looks, same again, it's looking like it's quite black because it was all in silhouette on my reference photo. But it's actually a lot of green. You'd see it better not on the video if you were sat here with me. But there's a lot more green in this than what it seems. A bit more up there. There. Yeah, it's not just one block of boring colour. See, I use a lot of Payne's Grey because I've just got some what I had given me. But like a burnt ultramarine blue and burnt umber makes a nice dark colour like that. Then if you popped a little tiny bit of yellow in, that'd make it hint towards green. I could even just pop a little hint of something back on top there. Not much. A little bit. That's plenty. There. Right, now all I need now is you can either, I've got some designer's white gouache on the brush here now. I'm going to put some water lines on. But if you want, you can do this with water and just rub it and rub the paint off. But I'm going to do it with a bit of gouache. Right now, where's my line? It's there. That's my line there. Just there like that. There. Nice. Then let's have a little bit here like that, not just sort of there, just where water's rippling a little bit, and then a little bit, say there. I'm thinking a bit there. So that's my water lines. Lovely jubbly. When you do this, if they dry on you, let them dry and just come back in and add a bit more in. See how my brush is all broke up? That's giving me a nice effect. But yeah, if this dries on you and goes too pale, sometimes this goes a bit pale and it needs an extra layer. But just let it dry and stick an extra layer on. Right. All I need now, get some jet black paint. I'll pop let's pop them over here. So I need on my paper without smudging it. Peter and Paul flying about. Let's get Put it about there, AB and AD for Bertie D. There. Job's a good one. Give me a minute just to look at that. Nice little picture, some layers in. I've used my reference photo for a influence for my colours and stuff, but I've not stuck to it rigidly. Just used it and then helped me send to a bit of artistical license where I've done what I've wanted and that. Right, I shall see you on the beach in it.